first, you are the level Hayden. He wants you to stand up and bow down, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is, Mr. Mark Hendry!
Mark Hendry has had a very unsuccessful start. Oh no, here he comes. Oh no, here he comes. And why does he do this every time? Not everyone needs to touch the mic. Not everyone needs to. How many people are going to rob the mic?
It's not a question. I'm telling everyone.
Well, I mean, how many people are going to take the mic tonight?
Really simple. He just announced me. I'm sure you won't ring me. Do it again, but this time, do it properly.
Wow.
Do it again. Here we go again. Right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, may you please stand up and bow down. She didn't say please. Sorry, please stand up and bow down to Mark Hendry.
He'll never be pleased. Jan, he'll never be pleased. He'll never be pleased. There's no pleasing Mark Hendry. It doesn't matter how of a professional ring announcer you are. Doesn't matter what kind of an introduction you're going to give Mark Hendry. He will never be pleased. He's never going to be happy with his introduction. He's always going to think that he can do better. But I can tell you what, Mark, if you want better, start doing better in the ring, mate. Like you need to prove yourself here at Target. If you want some respect, you came in here and you've said, I want respect, I want everyone to get on their feet. How about you win a match and then get some respect from winning a match, and then we'll see where we are and we'll see how much respect you get when you actually win something.
Introducing second, Charlie Anderson!
Charlie Anderson is another man, actually, who likes to grab the mic. Are we going to see Charlie Anderson try and take the mic from Jan? I mean, it's happened plenty of times before. Charlie Anderson is an artist, if nothing else, and he will make you wait for when he feels it's time for you to be graced by his presence. Oh, and here he is on the stage. Let me guess, someone else wants to play with the mic today.
Cut my music! You bums need to be told something today! Now first, when I heard that I'd be going Mark Hendry. Shut up! When I was told that I was going to be going against Mark Hendry, I was excited to be facing against the world's strongest man. You're not exactly as I pictured. And there's another thing. When this match was signed, it was supposed to be a triple threat match. But I just want every single one of you bums to know that it changes nothing. The odds are still stacked in Golden Boys. Better. Now, Mark Hendry, in a sign of respect, I'm only going to ask you to step outside of the ring so I can show the ladies in the audience what a real man looks like. Cue my music for the de-robbing ceremony.
And finally, Jan gets his mic back as Charlie Anderson just couldn't help himself once again. But tell Box Arena how lucky they are to have the Golden Boy. Look at the pomp. Look at the pomp on display. The pompous man That is Charlie Anderson, the golden boy. Charlie Anderson.
Introducing next, making his target debut. Let's give it up for Ben Rodgers!
I was lucky enough before this match to stumble into the young Ben Rodgers backstage. 22 years of age, only 20 matches under his belt, trained in the Glasgow Asylum, and comes with a massively glowing reputation from Glasgow. Incredibly excited man, a Panther enthusiast, that's right, Ben Rodgers, aka the Panther, is making his Target Wrestling debut tonight in Box Arena. The 22-year-old is going to have his workout for him this evening, however. Charlie Anderson and Mark Hendry likely to form an alliance in this triple threat match.
And coming out last, ladies and gentlemen, is another fan favorite. Let's give it up for Charlie Rose!
Oh, Charlie Rose is here, ladies and gentlemen, to even things up. The Whitehaven native, Charlie Rose, is in the building. A former High Octane champion, a former Target Tag Team champion. Charlie Rose is fired up to be involved in this fatal four-way contest. Our referee for this match is Jed Briggs, and he has his work cut out for him this evening as Mark Hendry throws his shirt. Yeah. That little rivalry is going to continue, I think, for a couple more months. The bell is on it. Finally time for this massive contest with four huge compares. What a contest we have for you just before our main event, where Alexander Henry is going to be taking on Tim Strange, and it looks like Charlie Anderson and Mark Hendry have attempted to blindside their other two opponents. Now this is a fatal four-way match, and these alliances are always incredibly temporary on both sides as well, I might add. Even when Charlie Rose and Ben Rodgers team up, Charlie Rose is on the outside chasing down Mark Hendry. Meanwhile, in the ring, Rodgers the Panther has Charlie Anderson bouncing off the ropes. Huge power slam by the Panther as the action in the ring is high impact. Meanwhile, on the outside, Mark Hendry is being offered for slaps by Charlie Rose. We've got Charlie Anderson and Rodgers on the side closest to me, but meanwhile in the ring, Charlie Rose and Mark Hendry. Big lead scissors takedown from Charlie Rose, who now has Hendry up on his shoulders. Running drop. Look at the moonsault off the second rope from Charlie Rose, and it could have won the contest there and then. Meanwhile, on the outside, further action continues with Anderson and Rodgers going at each other. Anderson with the advantage on the outside. In the ring, Hendry has turned the advantage on Charlie Rose. Big back body drop, lots of elevation from Mark Hendry. Rolls into the pin, but it's not going to be enough to win this contest. To keep an eye on where the action is. On the outside is Anderson. Looks to slam Rodgers' head into the apron. Meanwhile in the ring, Rose has hit a neck breaker on Hendry. Huge impact from Charlie Rose. Goes for the pin, and Anderson is in quick. Lightning quick to break up the pin. Anderson with Rose. Big suplex, keeps the leg hooked, fisherman suplex. Stylish stuff as always from the pompous man, that is Charlie Anderson. Hits that fist drop and admires himself as he usually would. Charlie Anderson bounces off the ropes, hits that knee, and it has collided with the cheek. Potentially broken that cheek or fractured the cheek of Charlie Anderson as an insult to injury. It's action on all four corners of the ring as Mark Hendry finally rolls in. And it looks like the numbers game. Charlie Rose is going to be a victim of the numbers game here. We might be seeing a double suplex as Charlie Rose goes up. Rodgers, the Panther, makes the save. Look at the velocity of those jabs from Rodgers. Anderson and Hendry are about to collide, centre of the ring. Like a car crash. Oh, big belly to back suplexes. Charlie Rose and Rodgers both go for a pin. And what would have happened there? What would have happened there? The Panther, Rodgers, the younger man, frustrated with Charlie Rose for daring to try and steal this contest from under his nose. Charlie Rose, no slouch himself, will not allow himself to be intimidated by the Panther man. That is Ben Rodgers. Look at these two men centre of the ring. Meat colliding with meat as Anderson, with the face of Rodgers, tosses him unceremoniously to the outside, and once again Hendry and Anderson teaming up to try and take out Charlie Rose. Hendry now. Big body slam from Hendry right in the centre of the ring. Anderson goes for the pin. Surely Hendry won't let that happen. What's going on here? Some tomfoolery, some clowning there by Charlie Anderson. As once again this alliance is bearing fruit. Big body drop this time by Anderson. But what are we going to see when one of these competitors goes for a pin? What are we going to see then? When will this alliance come to its inevitable conclusion? And in what fashion? What is that? Anderson takes the chain of Charlie Rose, puts it square centre of his chest, and I'm not sure the impact that would have had, but is that chain? I do believe Hendry has that chain wrapped around his fist now. I don't know if the referee is necessarily aware of that. As the Rascal Army are winding up Charlie Anderson as the tandem offense continues for the unlikeliest of alliances. Charlie Rose being hoisted onto that top rope. Surely not. We're going to see a tower of pain as Mark Hendry and Charlie Anderson look to team up. The Panther is in the ring. Ben Rodgers. Oh, wow. Amazing strength by Rodgers, who is the only man on his feet now in the contest. Only 20 matches under this young man's belt. Started wrestling this year. And what are we about to see from this incredibly green wildcard entry into this fatal four-way contest? Rodgers now with Hendry in one corner and Anderson in the other. Oh, Hendry collides with Anderson, and the Panther collides with both men. Oh! Hilarious schemes here. Fantastic offense from the Panther. Ben Rodgers, a big low blow being suffered. Look at the impact here. The Panther flying off his feet, taking Anderson off his feet twice. Dallas press takedown into the pin. Oh, and Rodgers almost won it on his debut. Rodgers came so close on his debut. Rodgers now going to the top rope. What could we see for the incredibly impressive 22-year-old? Take that! Anderson and Hendry, both men wiped out with a shoulder barge. As Rodgers focuses on Hendry, Panther has Hendry up on his shoulder. Oh, goes out the back door, Hendry. Rolls into the pin. And it was almost enough. Almost enough. As Rodgers comes fighting back. Picks Hendry up. Big body slam. Centre of the ring. Anderson just has enough awareness to break the pin up. And this amazing contest continues. Rodgers, oh, he looks incredibly angry with Anderson. He just tosses him across the ring like a rag doll. Now where's Rodgers going? He's going up. He's on the middle rope. The Panther climbs to the top of the tree. Ah, he goes for the splash and misses every inch of it. Anderson now in the ring. Angel's wings. And he's hit it. The Golden Boy hits the Angel's wings and goes for the pin. Charlie Rose is having none of it though. The shining star that is Charlie Rose. Oh! Oh! Anderson now rolls him up for the pin! And what, that is an incredibly impressive smash and grab victory for Charlie Anderson. Can you believe it? Because I can't believe it. Where's Charlie Anderson even going? Where's he going? He's out of here. He rolls him up and he's getting out of dodge. He is not suffering any backlash at all. Charlie Anderson has taken the back door and he is gone. He's being chased by a bunch of the Carlisle faithful, but he is gone and he is out of dodge. It was a fantastic contest right here at Target Wrestling. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. The main event is still yet to come.